What's up YouTube, it's me, the Fanatic, and welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today isn't a new battle or PU battle, because actually as it turns out all these Pokemon are PU, apparently, according to the person I played against. Is against a female Pokemon player, I believe, because the character was called Marissa and she was a woman, so we're gonna believe she's a woman. Don't know if she has YouTube. If she does, we'll look in the description below, and I'm sorry if you're a he if you're watching this, but basically it's a PU game. In fact, I'm just going to call it that because that's what it is, and it's a new Trick Room team I'm trying out, and as you'll see later on in the future, I have some success with this team. So we start things off there with Kecleon. I don't understand why I went in for my own Stealth Rock. I could just swap to Natu and bounce back his own Stealth Rocks. Would have made things a lot easier for myself, but never mind, doesn't really matter too much. I get the U-turn out here away from this Mighty Yen, and knowing that it can do some good damage to my Natu, so he goes for the Crunch, and knowing Sudowoodo has good defense, I expect to take it a lot better. Also considering it's a Mighty Yen, but it is neutral. And then he goes for the Sucker Punch, or she goes for the Sucker Punch, sorry. So she gets that Moxie boost, and I'm not too happy about that. But I'm pretty sure due to the natural bulk of Slippery, he can take a move. But for some reason, she doesn't actually go for the Sucker Punch again, I go for the Drain Punch. She might have been predicting the Coil or something, but this is actually an expert belt set with no speed investment whatsoever, so it just absolutely destroys things. So I go for the Drain Punch on this thing again, knowing I'm faster, expecting it to do a good amount of damage, and it does an insane amount of damage. But they use a switcheroo, and they trick me with the Choice Scarf, which is not the best thing for a Trick Room team. And by this point, she should have figured out that it's a Trick Room team, obviously, because, well, I have Trick Room up. And even with the Scarf, I'm still slower. But she goes for Paralyze. She goes a Thunder Wave, and that's going to make me slower again. So what's the point? The only thing she's done there has sort of got me stuck in Drain Punch, which isn't too much of a deal really, because Electros doesn't, well actually no, it does do more in this battle, but it doesn't really hinder it that much at all. Like, you know, I've got enough Pokemon I can swap into to sort of swap its moves around. Here goes a Poison Jab and gets the Poison, which is annoying. And here I kind of underestimated Ariados. I know it's slow. I have no speed investment, and she obviously does, so that means that Ariados is faster. So Natu's dead. It's not really too bad. I mean, I have two other Trick Room setter-upper people. Goes to the Poison Jab here. At this point, I'm thinking it's Choice Banded, but she gets the Poison again, which it doesn't really matter because I have Magic Guard, but still, she got poisoned twice. And then she whips out the Sucker Punch, and I'm like, I thought you would Choice the whole time. But she wasn't, so yeah, but this is things where I think this is where she starts to lose the game here. I go for the Wild Charge. I thought it was quite obvious. It's my strongest attack, and Electros is an absolute monster. I have got Trick Room sent up though. It was Trick Room and then Psychic or Trick Room and get into something else if I did die. Here she brings in Rampardos. I mean, at any point she could have brought in Torterra knowing that I was choiced after she tricked me with the Choice Scarf. But she actually decides to bring in Rampardos, which is a stupid play because that thing is a huge threat to anything on my team. And now, thanks to Trick Room, I can bring in any Pokemon to kill this thing off. Even now, I know she has a Mantine. I was a bit wary that Earth Power will obviously not hit it. Fire Blast won't do much. I go for the Earth Power, and he doesn't swap. She doesn't swap into Mantine. Sorry. What? Why? Why don't you swap into Mantine? So she's unnecessarily let two of the Pokemon die there. So kind of balance the games back up for me. So I definitely do not want Camerupt to die at this point, and as you'll see, Camerupt is a huge player in this battle, although I do actually think I only have Camerupt and Kecleon left at this point, and I'm not quite sure what she has left. I think it might just be Torterra and Mantine. So the matchup looks like she has a better sort of chance. Normally when I use a Kecleon I have Toxic on it, but for some reason I don't on this one. I might have to swap that up and give it Toxic, and as you can see, Return does absolutely nothing. This thing hasn't got any attacking investment whatsoever. It's just got max happiness. Return's the best move it can have. I wonder if it can actually get Seismic Toss. I'm not quite sure. Might give it Seismic Toss instead. But I get the color change. For some reason, why she didn't go for a grass move as I was a water type, I do not know. But I get the Trick Room up, and that is the key to the rest of this battle. Now I'm faster. I'm going to leave Frogger to die because, well, I'm just going to get a Return. I'm not even sure if this Return matters or not. I just want it to die. That damage could be key though. As you will now see, I only have Camerupt left. She has Torterra and Mantine. Place your bets now, guys. What's the outcome of this video? Well, I tell you what the outfit. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna let the video tell you, obviously, because she swaps into Mantine, which is obvious. I just decide, you know what? I'm just gonna go all-out power here. If any of you guys do like maths stuff related to Pokemon like calcs and stuff, can you please tell me if Eruption would do more here or Fire Blast? I'm not entirely sure, but Fire Blast does a load, considering this thing has massive special defenses, and it resists it. Two Fire Blasts still take this thing out, and I'm like, whoa. Choice Specs came up as a monster, and that turned the game for me, and this is a dead Torterra. Thank you for watching this, guys. If you enjoyed PU, please leave a like and comment and whatever. Thanks for watching. See you next time.